Kawasaki ushers the future of Street Fighter design with this menacing-looking Z1000 ABS. In contrast to the European replica racers, the Z1 sources a purpose-built 1043cc inline-4. An ultra-compact aluminum chassis wraps up and over the engine, helping to create a more intimate riding experience.
This is a motorcycle that you definitely do not want to judge a book by its cover on. The looks by far were not my favorite, but it was an excellent and fun motorcycle to ride. If you're familiar with riding Japanese bikes in the past, you'll catch on to this bike immediately and have a great time with it. Power was exceptional. It was a little bit hard hitting for me right off the bottom and a bit difficult to keep the front wheel on the ground, but once you got that figured out, it was a really fun bike to ride.
I mean, the motor in the thing is killer. Like, it's got that cool, like, Banshee style wail. Like, for an inline 4, it sounds the part. Like, the motor wails, it's quick to rev, it's got tons of mid-range. Mid-range is so wide on that thing, it's absurd.
The motor is super fun to ride. It's just kind of herky-jerky on the bottom end. You know, when you're letting on and off the throttle and getting back on the throttle, it kind of, you know, will jump around.
It really, to me, seems like a great, like, around town bike, cruising the back roads and just kind of like going around town. When we picked up the pace in the canyons, the bike just didn't respond as well.
The big thing for me with the Kawasaki was, you know, the handling. You know, coming into the corners, the thing was just wiggling around. It never really felt, you know, too planted. And when you're going through corners, you want to be confident, and I wasn't confident in the Kawasaki and its handling.
In the corners, the chassis gets twisted. Like it's fun to ride the thing hard because it's kind of like riding a bucking bronco, but it's not the fastest way around the track. It's not the fastest way around the corners. But, I mean, you can't beat the price of it. Engine sounds awesome. It's super easy to ride. Like, it's just a very, very smooth, nice all-around Japanese bike. It just doesn't have that bam cornering performance that the other bikes have. You'll be hard-pressed to find a Japanese inline 4 with a more playful tune than the Z1000. Despite that feel-good sound, it is considerably down on top-end power. While agile on city streets, in the canyons its chassis proved to be the least capable. It also delivered the harshest ride over bumps. So despite offering the best value, the Green Machine finishes last.